Sweetie, I couldn't bear the fact that they took you away from me. Life here is not the same without you. You lost your health because of me, and they took you away. I can't take it. And here I am. I started hanging out with the wrong people, groups of violent youngsters who used and sold drugs. They had money and nice smart clothes. I fell crazy in love with their leader, a drug dealer. What attracted me to them? They were people with punch and self-confidence. They had everything and always got what they wanted. I found the protection I needed. I was beautiful and everybody seemed to want me, which made me feel flattered. I didn't try. I didn't want to understand. I didn't know better. That was only the first step. As the leader's girlfriend, all my steps took me down the wrong path. And here I am as a drug trafficker. An international drug trafficker. My darling, how much I miss you. I need you. How much I owe you. Who was I? Who am I? Who did I want to become? What am I dreaming of? How am I going to support my dreams? You took my weaknesses in your hands. You made me realize my mistakes. Real life. Fight my personal demons and stand on my own 2 feet. Understand what love, tenderness is all about. Love myself for who I am and no longer put up with humiliation. I felt loved for the first time. The corresponding emotions, the affection. I am just about to give up. I know. It is my own matter to deal with. I have to come to peace with myself, however much it hurts. I was trapped by my personal demons, by false emotions of so-called love. I was flirting with danger, harassment, humiliation, and yet I liked it. I never thought that something could ever happen to me. I felt strong, protected, living in my own small world. Nobody forced me to demean and sell myself. Nobody forced me to transfer drugs hidden inside my body. I never resisted. I disregarded the dangers involved, didn't ask questions, and never had second thoughts. I defied the warnings. I didn't trust adults. My parents, my brothers. What reliability and respect were left anyway? I was sad, but at the same time I was a rebel. Today I realize that I didn't know where I was going. But I do remember very well that I distrusted whoever tried to warn me. Confusion between property and the love I was raised with kept me tight in a cage under the illusion that I was the ruler of my own self. I was a doll, a puppet in the hands of those who pulled my strings. I was starving for love, for the love my family failed to provide me with. I knew that I was flirting with danger, and as always, I enjoyed it. I defied everything. Nobody forced me to demean and sell myself. I never resisted. I was caught by my demons and I thought that I did everything for love. I took no notice of the dangers involved, didn't ask questions, and never had second thoughts. Since when did I value money above my dignity? What was I seeking to prove? Why did I become a commodity for men to buy for a few hours? I was looking for short-term relationships with great men, with whom I could feel humiliated for a fair price. I was self-satisfied, but in fact, I scorned myself. I mistook my man's bad behavior for love, and allowed myself to be humiliated, used, and sold. I was always chased by my naive and immature approach to love, which I thought I had known during my childhood.
Don't! Please don't! Don't! The kids! Stop! I'm sorry!
Day by day he grew more and more violent and irritated when I used to go out nicely dressed. I lived in fear, in constant terror, going through hell. His behavior had become unpredictable, often with devastating consequences. After each incident he used to say how much he adores me, but he's very jealous of me. I thought that this was my fate, that it was every woman's fate.
I am the youngest of 4 siblings, the most spoiled one. My family was rich. My father was a businessman, the owner of the most popular bookstore in the city. The greatest writers of contemporary Brazilian literature have held me on their knees. I have walked in their footsteps. They were friends with my father and grandfather. My house was overflowing with culture. But culture alone.
Although our father raised us in a cultured and civilized environment, in reality, he wasn't a nice guy at all. He was a very violent person. We grew up breathing anger, humiliation and violence. As we were growing older, my siblings started rebelling against that excessive violence, using violence themselves, threatening my father even with guns. They couldn't take it anymore. We couldn't take it anymore.
Bibi, I brought you your diary, some paper sheets and the pen you asked for. Are you going to write to your family? Come on, here you are.
My loves, you are the best thing I've ever done in my life. I chose to stay away from you. Your dad is a good man, a good father. He adores you. We love you. I myself adore you. How many years, how many months, how many more days, will you still remember me? Will you love me? Will you judge me? Will you want me in your lives? When we meet again, will I be able to stand by your side, guide you, show you the love I was never given?